Alrighty, good morning, folks. Back out here at this 1850's park. Kind of got chased out of here by the rain here a couple of days ago, and that rain just kept on coming for about 4 days. It started on Sunday, and I finally got back out here on Thursday. So I had to sit it out, wait for that rain to quit. I mean, it was nasty, nasty. And now it's cold out, and I got the long johns on, and good thing is, my nail sharpshooter coil came in. Been chomping at the bit to get this thing on there and get out here. Been a long week, but hopefully it's going to help me start weeding through all this tin and junk and stuff like that that's out here, and maybe we'll get some more gold or possibly some silver finally. So let's go see what we can find out here and test out this new nail. Hey, I got like my third target here. I mean, right out of the gate. I started right over here by where my pickup is parked, and mostly down over here. And folks, I think I just got my first 3-ringer. I mean, right out of the gate. Boy, it looks like a 3-ringer. Not Civil War. I mean, up in northern Wisconsin, but it sure looks like a fired 3-ringer to me. Wow. Let me get that focused in. It sure looks like one. I'm gonna have to get a picture out to the guys here real quick, see what that is. That looks like a 3-ringer. Far out. My first 3-ringer. No, it's not Civil War, but this guy's up here in northern Wisconsin. We'll take that. We don't find these that often. That sure looks like one. Well, let me get a picture out to the guys in the club and we'll see what they say. Nice little target down in here. Is raining in that 74, 75. Wasn't that deep. I mean, if you're looking at this soil, it's your typical moist. I mean, stuff sinks real deep in here, so I was kind of surprised that this was as shallow as it was. We got some kind of drag car or something like that. Let's see. A little bit cleaned up here. Number 12. Old car there. I don't know if that's a Tootsie or not. Looks like it says MS94, something like that down in there. So not sure what kind of toy that is. Y'all know how I love my toys, and I find a nice car out in the woods or Tootsie, something like that. I like to show it off a little bit. So let's see if we can find some more stuff over in this little area. Pretty cool. Far from where I just dug up that toy car, which are right behind me here. Down in here, some type of, about 3 inches down, I got some type of little, it's like it might have held a picture at one time. Can't make that picture out right now. I mean, it's been on there a while, so kind of a neat little picture cover or frame or something like that. Can't make anything out on that. But cool little relic. Again, a little lid catch right in here. Still has a covering on there. Yes, a neat little find. It's kind of cool. Let's see if we can find some more targets. A signal down in here, ringing up in that 93 as high as 99, and it was only down in there maybe 2-3 inches. It's just like covering down in here. I think I just recovered the world's biggest thimble. Look at the size of that bad boy. Holy smoke. Boy, that thing gave me a heart attack. Thought I had some silver going on in there. Let's go find us another. Yeah, I'm back out here in the woods. That 1850's park down here, and I got a signal. It was solid right on 55 down in there, and I already pulled it up and cleaned it off. Pretty nice old chaplain's token, it looks like. I'm sorry for the dark woods here. We're kind of rainy and overcast and everything else today, and kind of give you a close-up. It's coming through pretty clear. Okay, make that out. Notify Lutheran Chaplain, Armed Services Commissioned. Oh, come on in there. The Lutheran Church, Missouri, something or other. Can't make out the rest of it here. See if we get a little darkness on there. Church, some or other. Kind of cool token here, or metal. That was a chaplain service. I'm taking it must have been like World War II. An old one there. For Christ and Country. Got an eagle up there on that. That's a cool old medallion or token, or loyal to Christ and Country. That's a neat old token there. I like that. So on that 1850s park, I'm having to do a part 2 here. Like I said, there's so much stuff coming out of this ground. I don't want to have a 2-hour video for you folks to watch, so I'm gonna go on and see what else we can get out of here. That's an interesting piece. Okay, I was getting a 78 right down in here, and pretty consistent, 77, 78, about 4 inches down, and I think I got me a Wolfpack badge, or a neckerchief slide here. Let me get it cleaned off for you. There we go. Look at that. That's nice. Second or third one of those I've found here. Pretty good shape. I mean, that's a nice one. Real nice. Definitely take that. Add that to the collection. I don't know if that's... I remember I was a Boy Scout, Cub Scout, Weeble. I'm wondering if that's like a Wolfpack, something like that. I'm gonna have to look that one up. But gnarly. Pretty neat. Go find us some more stuff. Ringing up right in that 81. Boy, I tell you, this park is just full of the old mason jars. The old ball lid. I mean, there's a ton of these bad boys in there, and they slam right on 81, get you all excited, and then the disappointment hangs in there. Let's go see if we can find some more of these. Yeah, I was getting a 8081 right down in here. It's pretty solid. Wasn't that deep, maybe an inch underneath the surface, and got a pretty gnarly wheat penny here. Can't make out the date yet. I'm gonna have to get this one home and get it cleaned up. You can just see the 1 cent right there on the back, and there we go. Like I said, it's kind of dirty, but that's the second coin I've gotten out of here, and you know, it's starting to get a little thin, so we're going to keep moving them in a new little section here, just working these weeds out in here and trying to work my way through this stuff. I haven't hunted this out yet, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if we can't get a little bit more out of here. So finally get a weedy out of here today, so let's keep on a hunt. Yeah, I was getting a 74 down in here. Wasn't that deep, maybe 2-3 inches. Still working my way through this really thick stuff. Boy, I tell you, I love that nail sharpshooter. It really locks in on these targets. I'm really impressed with it here. And I got myself a little charm here. The Terry written on it. I think it's silver. Pretty thin. I think it's tin. Kind of light. I thought that was kind of cool. I got Terry, Terry, I think it is. So let's keep working our way through here. Starting to really get into a lot of stuff back in this portion of the park here. Getting alongside some of these older homes now. I don't want to show them back in here, but real thick stuff. Like I said, I am just impressed with this Nell sharpshooter. That is a great coil. Let's go find ourselves some more stuff here. Look at these two guys. That one's got a split tine. It's like 12 point right here. Oh yeah, he's a 10.2. He's got split tines up on top also. That's what you get for city deer. Boy, you can just walk right up on them, but they're not looking like they're gonna trust me too much. Wow. Isn't that something? They were clanking horns here a second ago. Couple of nice bucks. Now let's get to the wrap up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're just wrap this one up here before these two bucks come after me over here. Got a lot of trash coming up out of this park again, and like I said, butter knives, and here's a world's biggest thimble. A lot of trash. A lot of this stuff came from just walking along. Sorry about the traffic. It was quiet here until I decided to fire the camera up. But a lot of this, I did just see it on the ground, stuff like that, but I did dig quite a bit of it also, and lots of garbage and lots of stuff. Big slab of copper and solid. It must be like a ground rod, something like that. Can't go without the golf balls in the park. Still picking these out, the old mason jars with the lids. Getting a lot of those. A nice knife sheath out of there. I don't know what the heck's going on in this park when you're picking up knife sheaths. A couple of toy cars. Shotgun shell backings. This here is like a lid off of a compact. A lot of Boy Scout toys today. Or not Boy Scout, but a lot of like pistol, broken cap gun, stuff like that. Got this here real nice Boy Scout. Looks like a wolf pack slide, you know, neckerchief slide. You know, old lighter right there again. They got about 2-3 of them out of there. This here, sent pictures out to a lot of our club members. First 3-ringer, fired. One guy said I looked like a 45-70, I think he said. That was my first one. First 3-ringer. I know it's not a Civil War, but still real cool. My first 3-ringer. Happy about that. Had to look at that thing 2-3 times before I figured out what it was. Looked familiar, but it wasn't registering. Got this bicycle license plate out of there, Eau Claire, Wisconsin. This is 68, 67 to 68. That was a pretty cool find. Kind of gnarly, not looking too good. This little piece here, like it might have been like an old locket or something like that, you know, where they had the picture of something in there. And then this spoon, I call it heart attack spoons when you dig them up, and they're nice and shiny when you're pulling it out of the hole. And this one here is William Rogers Manufacturing Company extra plate, original Rogers. Got some fancy on it. That was kind of cool. Wish that would have been sterling. This 4-leaf clover here. This was a feel like off a necklace, something like that, you know. This little medallion here. Researched a little bit. Seems to be just something that would have been issued to guys out, ministers out in the field for the military, armed services. So Lutheran Church, Missouri Synod In case of need, notify Lutheran Chaplain Armed Services Commission. And that was pretty cool. Found that real quick. I mean, that was a nice find here. Hopefully it's going to come in. Not sure if you guys can see that. All of a sudden the sun wants to come out here today and shine on me. That was a pretty neat find. Let's see if it will come in better in the shade there. So, a lot of neat finds. Pocket change today. 3 pennies. 1969, 77. What do you call it? Zinken, kind of getting gnarled apart. 1919S penny right there. The only weedy I pulled out of here today. And I got a Canadian right there. I found one little thing in here, and this, I'm not sure what the heck this is, but wrapped in tape. Looks like some kind of a container. I was thinking it was a, you know, those drug things that, you know, people keep their drugs in. But I did open it up, but I didn't pull this out, and I'm going to show you here real quick. Bear with me. I can't get this open with one hand. Okay. So, pulled this out, and I'm not sure what the heck that is, but that looks like a message or something down in there. Rolled up piece of paper. So, I'm going to dig that out here. I'm going to have to turn you off for a second. I'll dig it out and we'll see what it is. If it's drugs, I'm just going to throw it out and be done with it. Well, whatever it is, looks like it's rotten or paper or something in there. So, let's see what we got in there. Okay, it turned out to be just a bunch of paper shoved down in there. No writing, or it was faded, or whatever it was. But it looks like a pretty cool tube, whatever it is. I have to clean that up and keep that. So, nothing going on there, and a lot of stuff come out of the ground, but no silver or buffs or anything like that. But you know, nice way to spend a day. We're not going to complain about it. Beautiful sunshine came out finally and warmed up. So thanks for coming along, and like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road on the next hunt. Bye now.